A federal judge making no decision today after a hearing challenging North Carolina's new abortion law. The plaintiff group, including a North Carolina OBGYN and the ACLU and Planned Parenthood, they all filed this lawsuit last month, arguing the bill is vague and irrational. As a result, they are asking for a temporary restraining order on that new abortion law set to go into effect this Saturday. WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal went to Greensboro for the hearing.
Presiding Judge Catherine C. Eagles today telling us her approach was going to be a pragmatic one, as there are a lot of moving parts in this federal courtroom case. The legal team for Planned Parenthood explaining why they filed a lawsuit against the upcoming abortion ban.
There are just clear unconstitutional provisions. The law is vague, it's internally inconsistent, and actually, as a result of our lawsuit, as you all heard in court today, the House and the Senate have both passed amendments to the law. And so I think that's really a success that shows that our claims were meritorious.
One issue, an amendment addressing medication abortion that would make it illegal after 12 weeks. According to the plaintiffs, language in the original bill shows an inconsistency in terms of weeks, 12 versus 10. The attorney for the ACLU explaining that the amendments will resolve only some of the issues in question.
So there could be a couple of days where the amendments haven't fixed the very confusing and contradictory and problematic parts of the law that we just identified in the hearing.
One of the concerns identified was around the abortion provider and out-of-state abortion care. Another was how Department of Health Services requires follow-up reports from providers.
I think it's yet to be seen what the governor does with the amendments, but I think that doesn't change the fact that we are confident in our claims and confident with the problems that we've seen.
The judge may not strike the entirety of the law that we've asked her to strike. Our hope is that she will at least take care of those provisions that we have highlighted as the most confusing. In other words, we'll temporarily restrain those from going into effect.
The judge did give both sides a draft of what she's thinking to make for her decision, but nothing final. She is expected to make something final by Friday afternoon. In Greensboro, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.
Jane, thanks for that. We can also tell you this: Attorney General Josh Stein was named as a defendant in this suit, and that's because it is in his official capacity. His office is responsible for defending the state's laws. He was not at this morning's hearing, and you might remember he has previously shared that he will not defend this law. He said today the government should not be telling the women of North Carolina what they have to do with their bodies. Stein is a Democrat running for governor in 2024.